Hello there, Eric here, and I'm excited to announce a new project that we are starting called Project Hermes. It's a mix of physical and digital gaming for learning and engagement. I'm kind of dubbed it a massive multiplayer mixed reality game, somewhere in the middle of a large puzzle game and a collaborative real world puzzle game using both elements of digital and real world. Um, what is the game Project Hermes? Well, it's basically a big social experiment. We're going to take 1 to 800 people and give them the same quest, the same puzzle, the same theme, and have them engage with each other, engage with their own teammates, engage with other teammates. They're going to do it in the real world with puzzles and quests, and in the digital world with, again, more digital puzzles, quests, and hints, and things like that. So we're going to use the other goal of this is to see how well we can integrate digital and real world tools seamlessly together in order to create a engaging learning environment for a large amount of people. So the theme, this is very broad. It's meant to be broad because we want to be able to bring in as many ideas and as many facets as our collaborators can bring. But the main idea is the idea of communication and language. This mainly comes from where we will probably have the event, our venue. So we want to try to incorporate as many spoken languages from around the world, but more than that, any type of communication, whether it be written, nonverbal, programming languages like binary, anything is possible. But all based around the idea of communicating with each other, because that's what we're trying to do in the real sense, is get our participants in this game, this large amount of people, communicating and engaging with each other and the content as much as possible. So the basic mechanic of the game, we're going to have a large university campus to use. We're going to divide people into groups. They might start in their own area. They might start in their own classroom, and they will have physical tools and hints and puzzles, and digital tools and hints and tools and puzzles to use and explore and to get by and to have as barriers to get to an eventual outcome, eventual area, an eventual ending of the game, which is usually or can be getting into a specific room on campus. It could be opening a specific box in their own classrooms. It could be a combination of those things. There's really a lot we can do as far as bridging either the digital ending of the game or the physical ending of the game, or combining them in some fashion. So the venue is the Kyoto University of Foreign Studies. It's a large campus, about 15 buildings, a couple hundred classrooms, and the support group we're doing this with, and it could be very likely that this is in combination with a TEDx Kyoto event. And the reason why the numbers are at 1 to 800 is with the Kyoto last event we had was 800 participants. It's unclear right now if we're all the participants at the next Kyoto event will engage in this project, but a large portion will. And we could either do this on the day of a TEDx Kyoto event or the day before and after. That's also unclear at this point, but the support group surrounding our organization at TEDx Kyoto's, we have a large range of creative people, graphic artists, film producers and creators and editors and facilitators. So we're going to be employing the organizational structure of TEDx Kyoto to help us obtain our goal of creating this monumental game. I'm just going to quick introduce some of the tools. One is Breakout EDU, where it's a platform that we can use a series of physical locks to break in and out using puzzles and hints. This is all based around the escape room idea, where people get put into a room and try to break out around a certain theme. We are looking at creating a Minecraft server that is a replica of the actual campus where people can actually be in a physical place and the virtual place at the same time in a Minecraft world. Adding mini RPG adventures on cell phones. Having people that you can interact with in the real world and duplicate them in a game that I've used for learning purposes a couple times, Project Spark, where you can create the same person as an avatar using their voice and their motion capture. So we can place them in worlds and interact with them in digital and real world. And to combine that, my own project, Orientation, to sort of combine what you see around you in the world with augmented reality and trigger that into digital events. So you can actually trigger a Minecraft picture with something that's physically in the classroom, or you can trigger a clue for a breakout box to break a lock to get another hint that will open up a trigger to that will show you a mini RPG adventure that will help you get through to another hint. So it's going to be progressive in it as far as the game goes. You can have the participants move in and out to other classrooms. They could be confined in their own classrooms. They could have to collaborate with other teams. That's all up in the air, and that's the next steps of this project. Is I've created a Google site. I'm going to add that to the description of this video. Go on there, introduce yourself, introduce some of the tools that you see that we can utilize for this event, and start to add other people to access that website, people you think that might want to contribute or people you just think might be interested. And when we start forming an idea and start making some design decisions, we'll start making announcements under the website, hashtag, and Facebook pages of Ready Teacher One. This is sort of like a community that we want to build around this project for all teachers that wanting to use any type of games for learning. All right. Again, Project Hermes. Very excited about it. And I hope to see you on the project site. Thanks.